Hello, welcome to Classic Collectibles. Welcome to another video. Tonight I'm going to go ahead and do some more Star Wars toys. Yeah, I'm going to do some more Star Wars toys. Something caught my eye back there. I moved some stuff around today, so it's like, this is a guitar case, and I was like, what is that? Took me a split second. Anyway, I'm going to do some nice Star Wars toys tonight. Tomorrow's May the 4th be with you. So I'm looking extremely forward to that, and Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this one. And this is a Star Wars collector series, Darth Vader. Pretty neat. It's gold seal version. It is pretty darn special. Made by Kenner, 1996. So here's one a little bit older that I've been working on past several nights. And then you can go like this. Ba-bam. There it is. Lord Vader, as I like to call him. It's Lord Vader. Pretty cool. This is one of many duplicates I have. I think I have 13 of these when I counted them today. So I'm busting out about 4 of them to sell for the rest of the week. And if those sell, I'll break out more. Not a big deal. So yeah.
Be a cop's wife. Pretend we're not going out there risking their lives every day. What's wrong, Andy? Pretend you're not angry after when we do come home.
So my video, looks like I'm having a small issue with video. I might have to start this video over again. I'll be right back.
Right here on Heroes and Icons. Morning, Commander. Is this maintenance or repair? Right now it's maintenance. Fine will get you 10. It'll be a repair by the time I'm through.
Admitted, Chief. If you were on a station where everything worked, you'd be miserable.
Well, you may be right, sir. But I'll be willing to give it a try.
Good morning, Major. Computer, once you're all thinking for the double-fisted level. Something wrong?
No, nothing.
If something's bothering you, Major, I want to hear it.
It's just every morning for the last year, I've seen you walk in here and start your day with a Raktajino.
I love Raktajino
I know, you never even talk to anyone until you've had your first cup.
because I'm not awake until I've had my first cup.
So, how come you're drinking Toronto tea?
Alright, no, everything is fine.
I just felt like that is all.
Everything is cool, everything is awesome.
You can drink whatever you like.
Appreciate your support.
Dax to Cisco.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Professor Sayatek and I are at the science lab if you'd like to meet him.
On my way. Lieutenant, where's our guest?
Inside the flux generator.
What? What's he doing in there? He could be killed.
Well, that's what I tried to tell him.
And you went in anyway.
Benjamin, have you ever met a terraformer?
No, what's that got to do with it?
You can't tell a terraformer anything.
Do some more Star Wars toys.
Bringing dead worlds to life. Humility and common sense aren't just.
Okay, well, everything seems to be fine. I guess it's probably on YouTube's end. I'm seeing orange instead of green for my stream health. Even though I have green on my Wirecast Pro. Well, at any rate, it's good. So, yeah, here it is. Lord Vader. He is pretty darn special. Pretty darn spiffy. Yeah. It's in very good condition for being 1996. 2006, 2016, 17, 18, so it is 22 years old. I would say the toy is 100% mint, along with his lightsaber. I would say the box it's factory sealed, both top and bottom. I would say the box is 95+%. It's got a little dithering on the edges, not much though. You can almost not help that, because inevitably when people store these, they store them in boxes, and every time you pull it out and put it back in, pull it out, put it back in, you ding up a little corner, or you rub a little corner, whatever. So it looks pretty good though. I like it. I got some other toys tonight. I have a selection out there I can just kind of choose from. I got my others listed on my Twitter, my Facebook page, and my website, and Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist. So, made some sales today too. Not those items, but the items I did last night I placed up for sale today. So that's pretty cool. See what kind of response I get on them. I'm sure they'll sell. I have no worries about that. If they don't sell over this week, I mean, people still buy Star Wars toys all the time. Star Wars toys and collectible sales don't stop after May the 4th, 5th, or 6th. They go on all year. But I have all my movies prepared that I'm going to watch tomorrow. I have all the ingredients for my food that I'm going to make. And I will give all those recipes on my Twitter and Facebook for you guys. So you can enjoy making those, and they're very easy to make. Even somebody who is not a cook or a chef can make this stuff very quickly, and very easily.
Benjamin, I was hoping I'd see you again.
I was just thinking about you.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about you too.
I did have a kind of a ridiculous offer on my Imperial Walker at that I did last night. Somebody replied almost immediately after me posting it today, and they wanted to offer me a whole $40 for it, stating they could buy it anywhere else for $35 or $40. That's not true. Well, it's partially true. If it were unboxed without the box, they generally go for about $30 to $60, maybe $80 on the high end. But if it's like mine, original in the box, with the box, what did I rate the box? 80, 85, 90, 95%. I was like, no, man, you're quoting a price without a box, and I'm not going to take it out of the box and sell you just the toy. I kind of gathered that's where his next question was going to be. I'd be like, yeah, no. I'd rather keep it. I sell it for $40. Maybe he just wanted it for his son or daughter to play with or something. He was just looking at it maybe just as a toy and not as a collectible. I kind of understand that, but I didn't give the guy hell or anything. I just said, well, you know, I told him what I just told you guys, you know. And then he didn't respond back. I was just like, well, okay. I mean, if you can find them somewhere else in that condition, boxed for 40, 35 or 40 bucks, tell me where they are. I'll buy them. I'll buy them all. Only way that they would be that cheap is if the person selling them doesn't know what they're worth, or they're counterfeits. And you know what? There are counterfeit new in the box stuff. I ran across many of them over my collecting career, if you will. So I was just like, gotta watch out for the counterfeits. There we have, all done. Didn't take long. It didn't need much. That's for sure.
Over a dozen accounts were opened in my name, and LifeLock helped fix things every time.
There you have it in all its glory.
Checking statements don't show you enough. Even if you monitor your credit, you can miss certain identity theft threats.
Lord Vader. And I have these in other figures. These also come in pretty much all the well, I'll take that back. They don't come in all the figures, but they come in all the main figures. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin, Leia, Solo, R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca, so on. And I have all those, and I have many multiples of these. So if this were the only one I had, I probably would not be selling it because I would want it for my own collection. But since I have many multiples, I'm willing to let it go. It's pretty darn cool. Price-wise, it's not particularly rare, and it's not a variant. So probably $40. Somebody said 30. Would you take 35? I probably would. Again, it's not rare, so. Not rare. I'm so excited. Tomorrow's May the 4th be with you. I've been looking forward to this since probably Halloween. I'm not kidding. So I'm all poised and set, you know. Oh, update on my my shirt. I've gone to 4 Walmarts and looked at the men's department, $7.50 t-shirt section. Not one Walmart had any Star Wars t-shirts in stock. They were all sold out. At all of them. They had plenty of others of the other ones, but not one. I do have a Star Wars shirt I'll wear tomorrow. That's for sure. Not going to wear a Star Trek shirt on Star Wars Day. That's for sure. So there was one in particular. It's kind of like this. It's this same color, kind of this gray, dark buff gray. And it just says Star Wars in the old original font across it. And that's it. Just kind of a plain Jane shirt, but I like it. And they're just all sold out everywhere. Do know whether or not if I attribute that to being Star Wars week and Star Wars days this week. I don't know. But
What's she like?
there you have it.
She's really interesting.
So it's Lord Vader.
So when do I get to meet her?
I think it might be a little early to do that.
Why?
So I'm gonna kind of take tomorrow off. I'm just about done with my with the room that I've been working on that I showed you guys a while back. It's 98% done. I'm now fully accessible to all the toys and everything else that's in there. So, and I got that piano in there that I'll start restoration work on next week, which is an 1885 Busendorfer grand piano that I've been wanting to get to for about 2 years, over 2 years now. So I can finally get to that. And like I said, I'm not going to do much work tomorrow. I just got a couple of patches I need to vacuum real quick, and just kind of after that, just kind of take the day off, watch my Star Wars movies, cook my meals that I said I was going to cook, and have a good day tomorrow, a good fun day tomorrow.
What can you tell me about her?
Let's see. I'd say she's about 1.6 meters tall. Brown skin, dark hair.
So I'm going to grab a piece of that chocolate truffle.
She was wearing red.
These guys, if you remember.
Do you think you can help me?
Trader Joe's. Highly recommend Trader Joe's if you guys have one. You guys can go to. They are the bomb. Sorry. It's just so good. It's just so good. You have to go, Things that make you go,
You really have no intention of telling me, do you?
Telling you what?
Kind of, anyway.
Come on, Benjamin. I saw you with her last night on the promenade.
Well, believe me, Dax, there is nothing to talk about.
Tell her on everything.
No, everything.
Pretty cool, Lord Vader.
It's because I'm a woman now, isn't it?
Don't be ridiculous.
Lord Vader. What character says Lord Vader that way? Can you name the character that says Vader's name that way? Lord Vader.
Supplement. Odo continues to search for new information about them. In the meantime, Professor Sagatech has invited me and the
Yeah.
staff to dinner.
So, yeah, I'm gonna make all kinds of goodies tomorrow.
Green thumb of a gardener, the eye of a painter, the soul of a poet. And of course, it doesn't hurt to be a raging egomaniac.
Maybe
Which makes you eminently qualified.
I can look up real quick.
Terraforming is amazing enough, but I don't understand how you intend to reignite a dead sun. Basically,
Let's see, my
piloted shuttle
family,
deliver
whoops,
protomatter into the dead star.
family
This will cause a cascade effect.
recipe
Which will transform the star's carbon
rules.
oxygen into elemental hydrogen. And then we just stand back and watch the fireworks.
Of course, if it doesn't work, it might be the last thing you ever see.
Oh, come now, Lieutenant. Nothing of worth was ever created by a pessimist.
I don't know about that. Van Gogh, Beckett, Baraka. I wouldn't exactly call them optimists.
Well, For some reason, my internet's a little slow in here. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Usually when I connect my Wi-Fi, I do it in my other room while I'm 6 feet away from the modem. Tonight I did it from this room, so the connection, it didn't acquire a strong enough connection. Maybe. I don't know.
Certainly not anyone who's ever read your autobiography.
9 volumes and counting. You know, I always said I wanted to write as
Star
many books as I met.
Wars.
Which reminds me, wait till you taste the food.
Live well.
None of that replicated nonsense.
Tatooine biscuits.
Every dish was
Limp biscuits. I'm sorry.
I can't wait to meet her.
And so you should.
Okay. Episodes.
Do you think he'd notice if we weren't here when he got back?
Don't even think about it, Major. I've had dinner with about 24 Viceroy ministers. I think you owe me this one.
Recipes.
Senatech is one of the Federation's greatest men.
I know. He told me.
Well, I, for one, find him remarkably entertaining.
Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet my wife and my inspiration, Adele.
Well, it's Live Well Network. Trying to find the link for you guys again. Star Wars Museum.
The most precious thing to a man is his reputation. I think a very reluctant victim.
There it is. So yeah, it's on the Live Well Network. It's Joey Fatone has a cooking show. It's not on cable. It's on regular TV. It's called My Family Recipe Rocks, and he did an episode. He did an episode a while back. Let's see if this has a date on it. It doesn't look like it has a date on it. Unless I missed it. Yeah, no date. Yeah, he did one of his episodes where he toured the Star Wars Museum.
Always wanted LASIK surgery to get rid of the glasses and the contacts. Total faith.
And then he made some
Here I am now with my 2015 vision and
some dishes.
glasses.
Pretty cool. He made oh, here they are. This is called Twin Suns Toast. That's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. It's kind of like a toad in a hole, if you guys know what that is. So I'm going to have that. And then I'm going to make some dunes of Tatooine biscuits. And then Admiral Akbar's. There's 3 episodes, not 4. 3 recipes, rather. So I'm going to make those tomorrow. Yeah. My favorites, and I have made these before for several years. I think this episode originally aired, I want to say, a little over 2 years ago. Between 2 and 3 years ago. There's no date on this, on the episode. Yeah. It doesn't say. I'm sure I could probably find out for you guys. But if you guys go to livewellnetwork.com and search for the television show My Family Recipe Rocks, you can scroll through the episodes list and you can find it there. And actually, I think the whole episode is on the main page of his show on livewellnetwork.com. Watch the whole thing. I think it's only like 22-23 minutes long. And it's pretty cool. He gets to tour the Star Wars Museum at Rancho Obi-Wan. and then he breaks off from that for a few minutes to do the recipe, and then he does another part of the show for the museum, and goes on and on. It's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna, for the different segments, that's the word I was looking for, the segments. But those dishes are really easy to make. Pretty much anyone can make one. They're really good. I like them. They're fun. So I'm gonna save this so I don't. Not my eye. Oh, mercy. Did I? Nope. Man, shoot balls. Come on, save it.
Do you think I could have the recipe?
You'll have to ask Gideon. It's his creation.
Well, it took me years to perfect it. The secret, you see, is to sear the kale root slightly before layering them over the slices of roasted warrow.
I'll bookmark it. For some reason my drag and drop for bookmarks doesn't work. I don't know why. So I'll just bookmark it the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Biscuits, my family recipe rocks.
Maybe you should write that down. Of course. No trouble at all.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I think we should continue this conversation in the other room. Comfortable there.
I really want to save this episode in case they ever take the web page down for this. But I can't find it anywhere to download, like on torrent websites or YouTube or anything. I can find a couple of little 2-3 minute segments on YouTube, but I want to download the whole friggin' episode and save that, because I like to watch it from time to time. I'll go ahead and I'll put that in the description. I gotta change the name of my show. Anyway, I forgot to do that. Come on. There we go. Star Wars. And this is Darth Vader. Darth Vader.
It's just that this was the first time since Jennifer's death that I felt drawn to someone.
Commander, may I have a word with you?
So pretty cool. I'm in the red again. I don't know why. Oh, no. That's because I was making changes. Whoops. So yeah, it's a pretty cool show. I like it. I wish they made up more recipes. They could have done, well, I guess, it's only a half-hour show, so I guess it was a time constraint. But I'm sure there's more recipes out there. I mean, I'm sure we can all even make up our own recipes. I'm actually going to also make a tray of brownies tomorrow. And I have some cookie cutters in the shape of Star Wars figures, action figures, and ships. And I'm going to cut the brownies out after that. And I'm going to have peanut butter, and then just regular brownie frosting on top of that. And then I'm going to just pipe some quick decoration on them. Just for fun, because I can, and I want to. I enjoy it. Just kind of a big kid at heart, I guess you could call me. Just about everybody loves Star Wars. I don't think I've ever met anybody who said they hated Star Wars or didn't like Star Wars. No, I have met a few people that have never seen any of the Star Wars movies or even the TV shows. In fact, it reminds me, Corey from the TV show Pawn Stars has never seen any of the movies or TV shows. He may have by now, but a few years ago he stated he'd never seen any of them. I also have a lady friend of mine that has never seen any of the movies or TV shows. But generally speaking, I've never really met too many people that have never seen him. So, yeah. So I'm throwing my party tomorrow. I got party favors, I've got plates and napkins, and I've got some Mountain Dew Voltage, which is kind of purple in color, so that's kind of spacey for a drink. I've invited some friends over, and yeah, just gonna relax, have a good time.
Does that matter?
And yeah.
Of course it matters.
It's been kind of a long time since I've taken a day off. I told you guys yesterday. It's just been working and working and working and working. But what I do, I really don't see as work per se. It's something I enjoy doing too. It's like this. I don't really see this as work. I suppose technically I don't have to do this, but I like a item to be clean and all together when I sell it to somebody, and my reputation means a lot to me, and a customer's happiness means a lot to me. So I don't like to hand them something that's all dirty and dusty and fingerprinted up, and I like it to be nice. That's kind of my whole point. So, boy, tomorrow's Friday already. Goodness. It was cold and rainy yesterday, 55 degrees. And then I think Saturday and Sunday, Saturday's supposed to be 93 degrees. So Thursday, in 2 days, it's going to go from 55 degrees, cold and raining, to sunny and 93 degrees. And that kind of weather wreaks havoc on my bad back. Just woo. But I'm looking forward to the rest of this week, and then start on that piano I mentioned next week. I'm looking really forward to that. I should be able to get very good money for that piano. I'm not going to get $100,000 for it or anything, but I won't say how much, but I'm going to get really good money for it. I actually traded a car for that piano that was worth a fair amount of money.
If you're a United States resident between the ages of 40 and 85, now is the time to call about the funeral advantage.
So while the commercial, I'm gonna go grab the other toy. And thanks for looking at this one. Darth Vader, 1996, Kenner, original Star Wars, gold seal version. And yeah, it's a nice piece. Next, I'll be right back. Oh, well, I'll leave it here until I come back.
The Final Wishes organizer will help make many difficult decisions easier and uncomplicated. Don't delay. When you call, we'll add this second important booklet absolutely free. The 9 things every senior needs to know about funerals puts the facts on funeral planning in plain language. You may be surprised by what it reveals. Call now.
Call 1-800-663-9800 to find out more about Funeral Advantage. You have absolutely no risk or obligation. Call 1-800-663-9800. Don't wait. Call 1-800-663-9800 now.
These are scary times. North Korea, ISIS, terrorism around the globe. Even the threat of natural disasters.
shelf life of up to 25 years. In a crisis, don't worry about what your family will eat. Get your free sample now. Call in the next 15 minutes and get your free survival guide. Call 800-895-7730.
Building a website in under an hour is easy with GoCentral from GoDaddy. In fact, 68% of people who built their website using GoCentral did it in under an hour. And you can too. Build a better website in under an hour with GoCentral from GoDaddy.
Better turn my lightsaber off. And ba-boom. This is a neat set. And I have 19 of these sets. 19 of them because I bought them from somebody who had 19 of them. Ba-bam. Got the little flip up, and it's got the little gloves and the lightsabers and other stuff, some long handcuff thingies. Yeah, handcuffs. I don't know what the blue things are. Oh, they're... Oh, it's a blue insert for lightsaber. Oh, and then Anakin's animatronic hand. And then it's got a kind of a young Anakin and a older Anakin, and then a Vader. So it spans his 3 evolutionary characters. And that's, in fact, that's what it's called, evolutions. So yeah, I bought this from somebody who was kind of hard up for money. They needed a car repair or something about 2 years ago, and he had this and some other things. And why he had 19 of these, I don't know. I wish he had even 20, but he didn't. I think he said he sold one. But he was kind of desperate for the money, and I think I paid $5 a piece for him. So yeah.
Are you familiar with the Klingon poet, the trunk? A little.
So I paid, let's see, $95. Yeah. Kind of semi-rare. You don't see these too often. It's got this kind of a neat package where you can open one end of it and then slide. It's got this little kind of grab thing, and you can just slide them out and then slide them back in. So it's kind of cool. Made by Hasbro. 1900 and... Oh no, I take it back. 2005. So pretty neat. I'll show you the back of it. Try not to destroy the project. The package, rather. Really cool. So I'm gonna put probably... Well, I'm gonna put one of these up for sale, and then if somebody wants more, I can just kind of use the same picture because they're all virtually the same condition. Sometimes I do that if I have multiples of a package and they are virtually the same condition. The toys are mint, and the package is, I would say, again, 95 plus point. Yeah. So I'll take pictures of this one, and then if I sell this one, I will probably just use the same picture. It depends. I mean, I might get a wild hair and just take pictures of all of them. The trouble with that is it kind of makes it hard to keep them all organized. I would have to associate the package with the set of pictures. Typically when I take pictures, I take one of the front, and then an angled, and then an angled, and then the back, and then one of the back, and then angled and angled. So I have a total of 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 pictures. Very seldomly will I just take a picture of the top or the bottom or the sides, unless there's something outlandishly special about it. Price-wise, I think probably about $45. Pretty cool. Again, it shows the evolution of Anakin to Lord Vader. Pretty neat. Hasbro. 2005. So it's, what, 13 years old? Pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, again, usually when I have something that I have many multiples of, like 10, 8, 10, 15, 20, 25, I will only take one picture, especially if all pieces are in the same condition. And they are. They really, truly are. If 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or however many are worse than the others, I will take separate pictures. Because I have so many pieces, you know, I would spend many, many hours and many thousands of pictures taking pictures. And it's kind of hard to do that when I have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of toys and pieces to take a picture of everything. So I will generally only take pictures as I break things out, clean them, and prep them for sale, because it would be too much work. I did that with something else that took 1.5 years of my life, that I'm still selling to this day. I won't mention it. I'll mention it on another channel. But it was so many thousand pieces, and I literally took pictures all day, every day, 6 days a week, non-stop, with no breaks, except for 1 day a week, for 1.5 years. And I took a picture of every single piece. And when I did that, and when I was done, the last day I was done, I was just like, no. This is too much. It's too much. But at the time, for that particular set of items, I found it necessary, because I just did. So it was worth my time to do it. But generally I don't do that anymore, because it's too time consuming, it's too stressful. It was too hard on me physically, mentally, emotionally. When I was done with it, I felt like I had aged about 3 years. So I don't do that anymore. It's too much for one person to do. And I wanted it done a certain way, and pictures taken in a certain way, and postings written a certain way, and it was that doing that kind of made it a one-man job. Because the database of the items had to be searchable by keyword, and it just, you know, it took a lot of time. Like I said, it took 1.5 years of my life to do it, and I was just like, no. That's the first, last, and only time I'm going to do that. It was just too much. At the end, it was worth it. I won't say it wasn't worth it. but it was too much. It was just, whoa. I literally did nothing else. Literally, I didn't work on any pianos. I didn't work on any guitars. I didn't work on any toys. I did that all day, every day, 6 days a week, non-stop for a year and a half. I was just like, oh. I was spent when it was done on the last day. So after that, I was just like, sorry, no more. No more. So, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. This one's kind of semi-dusty. The box it was in was kind of cracked open a little bit. It was in one of those kind of Tupperware, long Tupperware things with the snap on either end, plastic lid. One of the snaps came off on one end, and the lid came up and over, so it made a crack in the opening. It's not cracked, but it made an opening, and a little bit of dust got in. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's not too bad. And well, when I take it back, it is kind of semi-dirty there. So I'm just going to clean one of these, as opposed to cleaning all 19 of them. And yeah, there you have it. You don't want to go too hard on this plastic, otherwise you'll put scratches on it. Even with tissue, you'll put a scratch in it. So I'm probably going to have to get up early tomorrow, we'll see. So I can post this stuff tomorrow, since tomorrow is May the 4th. Be with you day. Lord Vader. Lord Vader. This is pretty darn cool. Lord Vader. Anakin Skywalker, Jedi Hero. Anakin Skywalker, Clone Wars Commander. And then final evolution to Darth Vader, Evil Sith Lord. The Lord. Lord Vader. Lord Vader. Excuse me. It's still factory sealed too. Factory seal on it is nice. They seal it with 3 pieces of tape. The standard wide tape, and then the a strip of small, 2 strips of small. So it's 4 pieces. Wow, they really wanted it sealed tight, at least on the one end. This end only has 2, but it is all factory sealed. So there you have it, all done and clean already. So, anybody wants this, let me know. I actually generally don't do shipping, only because it just adds more cost to the item. Big companies and corporations can afford to ship stuff for free to customers. I can't. I'm just a guy selling some Star Wars stuff. So virtually all my sales are local. They come to me, give me the cash, take the item, cash and carry. For a friend or an acquaintance, I would probably ship, but they would have to pay for shipping and handling. Shipping and handling, this isn't heavy. Shipping and handling on this, I would imagine, wouldn't be more than about $8 to $15. I'm guessing. Probably less than that even, I would imagine. But it's a pretty cool piece. It's Lord Vader. Lord Vader. Somebody in chat can tell me who says it just like that. In what movie? Let me know. I might send you something. A prize. Well, a giveaway. Can't really say a prize because you can't do contests on YouTube, so I misspoke there for a split second. Lord Vader. Who said it that way? Lord Vader. Somebody knows. I know. I want to see if somebody else knows. Wow, it's been almost an hour already and I've only done 2 items. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because I'm not going to run too long tonight because I'm pretty tired. I know I said last night I was probably going to do 4, 5, 6 items. Tomorrow night I might. We'll see. I'm going to do probably... Oh, we'll see. I won't. I'm going to do at least 1 more item. That I can promise you right now. Because this one's done. So, yeah. There you have it. I think what I'm going to do is I have a single Star Wars themed pillowcase. It's fairly large. It's a king-size pillowcase. And I'm going to take my guitar padding away and just kind of lay it down so that way you don't have to see my ugly old table and my guitar mat. And that way it'd be kind of, you know, it'll look nice for you guys. And I'll wear the appropriate t-shirt. Yeah. That way I'll have a nice backdrop for I don't need this padding for a Star Wars toy. That's for guitars. Hence why it's guitar shaped. This is just that interlocking padding material that you can get at most of your home improvement store. People kind of line a place to stand or part of their garage in this because it's nice and spongy. I just happen to have a spare square and I cut it the shape of a guitar, so I wouldn't have to set a guitar, you know, straight on this wood table. Works out pretty good. Yeah, I'll probably get that pillowcase out tomorrow if I can remember where it is. Goodness. Well, if I can't readily find it, I know I have some Star Wars gift wrap paper. I can just cut out a section of gift wrap paper and place it down here. That'll work. too in a pinch. So yeah, here we have this piece. Alright, well, I will go grab my other piece and be right back.
You brought us out of stasis. I assume you have news.
Yes. Our sensors show your vital signs are normal. How are you feeling?
We're fine. How long were we in stasis?
A total of 17 days.
That long?
I wanted to exhaust every possibility of finding a cure.
And?
I regret to inform you that I have been unsuccessful. I have not been able to develop a counteragent for the virus. And I have no other options to explore.
I'm gonna make some more room in here pretty soon too. Now that I've made room in my other main room over there, I can take some guitars out of here and I can actually make a walk around the table, and then I can get to that other my main streaming computer, and I can get to some other stuff that I've been wanting to get to. I got a bunch of Star Wars toys actually under the piano here. I have like I think 4 to 6 boxes of Star Wars toys under there I haven't looked at in about 3 years. So I'll be able to get to that. I need to take down about 3 to 4 guitar cases that are in front of my window that has my room air conditioner in preparation for summer. So, alright, here's the next piece. This is another Star Wars Evolutions Clone Trooper to Stormtrooper, and it has a Clone Trooper 2. Oh, I see. Clone Trooper Episode 2, Episode 3, and Episode 4. So that's pretty cool. Episode 2. I wonder why it starts with Episode 2. Shouldn't it start with 1, 2, 3? That's kind of strange. They would skip 1. Well, okay, I take it back. Not really. Because it's Clone Trooper. Never mind. Never mind. By Hasbro. 2005. Bam. It's got the rifle, pack, 2 pistols, another rifle, another helmet, and shoot, it's a ring thingy. That's not the right name for it, but it's a ring thingy. Shoot, what is it? I know the name of that, I can't think of it right this second. Goes around their neck. It's like a shoot. I know it. It's part of the attachment for the other helmet that's in here. It's like a makeshift breathing apparatus thing. Yeah, there's no, unless I'm missing it, there's no included in this package information. Unless I'm missing it. Nope. It's not on top, not on back, not on bottom, not on the sides, not on the front. You would think you open this up and it would say includes, but it doesn't. That's okay. This package is pretty much, I would rate it at 98%. It does have a little tab that kind of worked its way out. So I'm going to very carefully push that back in. It's not damaged or anything, it just kind of flipped out for whatever reason. It flipped out, man. It flipped out. So I'm going to fix that, and I'll show it to you. There it is. It just kind of flipped out. Flipped out on me, man. So I'm just going to kind of spread the package out very carefully. And boop! There it is, fixed. That took me, what, about a second and a half to fix. And then it's a little bit dusty, not too bad. And I have a lot of these Evolutions one. This is a different one. I didn't get this one from the guy I got the Anakin one from. I got this from a different guy. And there's different Evolutions. There's R2-D2, C-3PO, and several others. So they're pretty cool. I like them. So pretty neat. I'll clean this one up and get the next one. Next one is not an Evolutions. It's I think it's a battle scene pack. So I love this stuff. It doesn't have to be particularly valuable for me to love it. I wouldn't care if this was a $5 piece, or a $50 piece, or a $500 piece. Be nice if it was a $500 piece, but it really doesn't matter. I like them nonetheless. And I always keep one for myself. I do have multiples of this also. I keep one for myself, one that I deem the best condition out of all of them, even though all of them are basically the same condition. And I keep one for myself to add to my personal private collection, and the rest get sold. Unless it's something that's particularly rare, then I will keep multiples of. So, yeah. I think this tissue is spent, so I'm going to use... Ooh, I'm going to use a different one. A fresh one, if you will. And usually what I do is I don't go like that because it slips in between your hands, so I go like this, and I kind of crinkle it up like this and go like that, and you can grip it better. So see, you just kind of like that, and then like that. People ask me all the time, how do you keep your tissue from coming out of your fingers? Because I do it, and I can't do it. They forget to do this part, and they just go, and then it slips out back and forth, and it just doesn't work. Nope. Like this, and then whoosh. That's it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, again, it doesn't have to be a valuable toy for me to like it. Some people are like that. They will not like a toy unless it is like worth $100 or more. They won't even give it the time of day. Even if this thing were worth $1, and that's all it were worth all day, any day, forever, I wouldn't care. I think it's a cool piece. I like the package design. It's slightly bubble design right here at the head. It kind of bubbles up right here. You know, you gotta hand it to Hasbro and even Kenner that did package design. They really did a stellar job on package design. I have some really rare framed prototype, hand-drawn from the 70s for the original movies, toy package designs from 76, 77, 78. that are all hand signed. They're the real deal. They're verified. Those are worth a pretty penny. I have well, quite a few of them that I've collected over the years for package designs. So those are pretty cool. My Mountain Dew voltage. So yeah, they're pretty neat. I like them. They really did a good job. This one's slightly different, designed slightly different than the Anakin one, where you just cut the tab. You cut the silver sticker, and you just go boop, and the whole thing slides out. The other one's kind of designed similar, but it has the extended piece here and here. So each one is kind of designed a little bit differently. Yeah, this one's not too dirty. It's not too bad. Again, you go very lightly, and you always kind of go in a circular motion. Or if it's something big, side to side or up and down. The reason I do that is if I accidentally make scratch marks in it, then at least the scratch marks are uniform in a direction. They're not all like a bird's nest. They're all, you know, that's the reason why I do that. You know, it's all these little details that help. You know, if by chance I make a mistake on something, and I am human, I do make mistakes. You know, then at least my mistake is uniform. At least my mistake is, yeah, my mistake is uniform. Again, put your thing down, 4 fingers, go flat, back to back. Usually I only go in one direction, especially if the piece is already clean. If something's pretty dirty, I will go up and down like this, as you've seen me before. But mostly I just go side to side, lengthwise of the product. And then I'll do the top. And then I also will do the bottom. And then I will do the sides. And again, factory sealed. None of the seals are broke. I think I'm going to have to buy a new package of microfiber towels. I've been using tissues for so many years, and they've done me well, but it's just the, you know, the little bit of dust that comes off of a tissue, like when you go like that to a tissue. Even if you pull a tissue fresh out of the box and go like this, you get that little poof of dust. So if I can eliminate a process and just use microfiber, I will. But I'm such a creature of habit, and I've been using tissues for so many years. I mean, so many years. If I can get out of that habit. It's not really a bad habit per se. It's just, you know, it's definitely not a bad habit. I'm not hurting anything using a tissue. But if I can get in the habit of just using a microfiber, that might eliminate a step for me. Not that I'm in a big flaming rush or anything. Definitely not in a big flaming rush. But if it eliminates a step, great. Yeah, I need to get rid of this guitar pad for my Klasic Kollectibles show, and get I also have a Star Trek wrapping paper. I don't have a pillowcase, And I've got Indiana Jones from when I do Indiana Jones toys. What else do I have? I have Stargate. And just a few others. There's not very many themed wrapping papers like that. I mean, there are, but when's the last time you guys saw a Stargate themed gift wrapping paper? Not very often. In fact, the last rolls I bought were from Big Lots, maybe about 7-8 years ago. I saw them and I was like, I've never seen that before, and I bet they will never get them back. So I bought all of them, and they were on clearance. I think I bought like 15 rolls of it. So it was just like, and it was cheap. They were only like $2 a roll. They're not big, huge, Christmas rolls that are that big around or anything. They're just kind of fairly small, but I bought them. And so yeah, each time I have a themed toy that matches my decor that I'll lay down for you guys, I'll do that, just so it looks better. And I can also do green screens and stuff like that too, even for a backdrop if need be. I can do green screen and even blue screen. So I'll do that too. Oh. So this is a pretty cool piece. Another Evolutions piece. Catherine Janeway on Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek Voyager. Duh. One of my favorite lady characters on Star Trek series. She's oops. She is quite wonderful and quite lovely and easy on the eyes, and I like the actress too. I've seen her interviewed many times. She's very nice. I don't think she does much acting anymore. I haven't really seen her in anything since this. I think I saw her in some sort of sci-fi kind of semi-B movie a few years ago. I forget the name of it though. But yeah, I really like her. She's quite attractive and good actress, and well spoken and pretty and everything. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, this package is definitely... Whoop, there's a little... like a fingerprint mark I missed. Yeah, I like things to look perfect when I hand it to the customer, and then I can go, ba-bam, and then they go, wow. It doesn't even have a fingerprint on it, or dust on it, or anything, and they just go, wow, that thing's 12 years old? Really? Well, let's see, 2005, 15, well, 13 years old. Yeah, this doesn't look 13 years old. I mean, it looks like it was bought today. So it's in very good shape. Maybe I need to read this little synopsis for you guys. What does it say? Evolution's clone trooper to stormtrooper. The evolution of the galaxy's most powerful army is captured in these figures. The clone troopers fight for the Republic to try to save the galaxy from chaos, but secret plans change their loyalties, and they help the evil forces of the Sith to take control. No longer known as clone troopers, they are now stormtroopers, the loyal soldiers of the Empire. Loyal soldiers of the Emperor, excuse me, enforcing his harsh will throughout the galaxy. Yeah. Amazing. We have Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars, Episode 2. Clone Trooper The Fall of the Republic, Episode 3. And Stormtrooper, The Rebellion, Episode 4. And for whatever reason, he's the dirtiest. While amazingly, the cleanest one is, the cleanest one is 2. And then 3 is a little dirtier. And boy, by 4, they're really worn out. We've seen better days by 4. Oh.
We just wanted you to know we heard what happened on the bridge.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. We've got to contact the Deans.
It's a risk, but it's worth it.
That's what I think. The Captain Tuvok's made his decision.
So...
There are a lot more who agree with us.
A lot.
Really. Everyone we talk
Oops.
to can't believe that Tuvok won't give this a try.
Whoops. Oh, I was going to grab that link and put it in the
Did you
description.
hear what happened this morning?
Sure did.
3 weeks ago, you said if I had
My
what to do, you
fam
I'm listening.
Billy
Is there something else
recipe.
I know about?
Whoops.
Have a seat, Felix.
Rules.
More outpost than you can possibly imagine.
I need to add. Let's see. I need to add Evolutions Anakin. Evolutions
Don't you have your
and
appreciation this morning? Yes, sir, but this is important.
Kin.
Very well.
Whoops. Whoops.
First of all, I want
Whoops.
to apologize for my behavior yesterday. Apology accepted.
Kin.
I understand that this is
And then
a difficult
Evolutions.
situation. I'd like to
Evolutions.
suggest a plan. It's something a lot of people have helped to develop.
Well, it's too long to put all the names, but I'll put Troopers.
Human doctrine, Dinar Pell.
Because they don't give you very much room to put in show descriptions. Video descriptions,
Might
rather.
lead to a cure for the phage. We could offer them some in exchange for their help with a cure for the captain
Come
and
on now.
Chakotay. Those are, as you say, points in our favor. But there is also the fact that we were recently responsible for the destruction of a Vidian ship. An act which killed over 300 of their people.
Evolutions.
That alone makes it unwise for us to contact them. Sir,
Is that apostrophe S? No,
I
no
think you
apostrophe.
should know how many people on this ship disagree with you.
Okay.
Everyone I talk to thinks we should give this a try. The people you talk
Evolutions
to do not have the
Troopers.
responsibility of commanding this vessel. I do. The safety of this crew is paramount, and I must do whatever I can to ensure that safety. But if
No,
we're willing
yeah,
to take
okay.
that risk in order to help
Oh, my back.
you exercise
Ooh, it's upside down. What's going on? My camera flipped on me,
again.
but I had it upside down.
The next words I expect to hear from you are yes, sir.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can see how sensitive that microphone is when I get real close to it.
With hashtag AllStarTrek and watch each series 6 nights a week starting at 8/7/6.
A lot to think about.
Only on H&I.
That is pretty special.
Scrub to clean your messy bathroom, toilet, and tub.
I'm going to have a good time tomorrow with my Star Wars party. And I'm going to have a party again Saturday and again Sunday. So it's going to be 3 days of non-stop Star Wars. I'm going to love it. I really can't. I probably could get away with streaming the party. I would have to keep the TV away from the. I'd have to keep the webcam away from the TV, because if I show the movies, then I'll get copyright stricken. So I can't do that. That's why I have the camera pointed away from TV when I watch it. So that way, whoops, daisy. Oh, that way there's no issues, you know. Oh man, I'm kind of not feeling so great right now, but I'll stay with you guys. My back comes and goes, you know. Well, it's always there, but it you know, fluctuates, especially with this crazy weather. We're gonna have about a 35-degree variation within 2 days. That's, ooh, my back wreaks havoc on my back when I do that. So I gotta step away for a minute and kind of not feeling too great right now. But I'll be right back in a couple minutes.
From the sun's harmful rays. It keeps our patio about 20 degrees cooler. And you can get your sunsetter for as little as $599 when you call now to get this special $200 discount certificate and free awning idea kit. Call now for your free awning idea kit and $200 discount certificate.
Like to know how to easily join wood with rock-solid joints? You just need the right tool. With the Craig joinery system, you create perfectly aligned pocket holes with hidden screws, just like the pros, with a drill and a Craig jig to build any wood project. Bookcases, storage systems, picture frames, and much more. Craig offers a 90-day money-back guarantee. Get your Craig jig at CraigTool.com or these and other fine retailers. These are scary times. North Korea, ISIS, terrorism around the globe. Even the threat of natural disasters. If you feel at risk, you're not alone. Protect your family for up to 25 years. Call Wise Food Storage and stock up on their easy-to-prepare foods that have a shelf life of up to 25 years. In a crisis, don't worry about what your family will eat. Get your free sample now. Call in the next 15 minutes and get your free survival guide. Call 800-895-7730.
I'm going to check the insect traps in Beta 4. What are you up to now?
Making headboards.
Headboards?
I've noticed you sometimes sit up in your bed to read. Figured you might as well have a comfortable backrest.
That's very thoughtful of you, Chakotay. You've done so many things to make our lives easier here. The cooking, for example. I hate to cook.
But what I do makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it? Every time I do something that adds a personal touch to the shelter, you resist it.
Sometimes it feels as though you've given up. But you're focused on making a home here, instead of finding a cure that will let us leave.
I can't sacrifice the present waiting for a future that may never happen. The reality of this situation is that we may never leave here. So yes, I'm trying to make a home.
Something that's more than a plain gray box.
Someday I may have to let go. But not today, okay? I tried a new glucose fade in the traps. I have a feeling this might be the day I make a breakthrough. Chakotay?
Tomb Raider.
Well, you certainly cover enough territory.
Okay. I am back. I wasn't feeling good for a second there, guys. I had to step away for a minute. Still not feeling great, but just my bad back reacting to this crazy ass weather.
What do you think of that, huh?
I'll be fine though. I'll live. I promise.
What is it? What's happened to the sky?
I'm all good. Oops. I'll even show you I'm good. Hi. Hi. I'm okay. I just wasn't feeling too good there for a couple minutes, so I had to step away. So, but I'm good now. Well, not good, but I'm better. A little bit better. So, back to the toys. There we go. I should have my mouse over here. I do not like trackpads on laptops. I know how to use them very proficiently, but I don't like them. I always hook a mouse up to my laptop. And I think I'm gonna, from now on, I'm gonna bring my mouse along with me. Just to make it easier. Because I can. Yeah.
Do you have a moment?
Of course. You take. Had my keyboard lit up all that time.
About my father.
See how much battery power I have left.
Very wise
I
man.
can go for a little while longer, and
More than anyone, he should
next commercial break on my show here, I will go grab the last toy.
I would have never questioned my father's beliefs. I would have
Or another toy, and if I finish that and feel like doing another one, I will.
It's difficult to imagine this journey without you.
It's just a few minutes ago I wasn't feeling too well.
I didn't know how to get through the rest of my life without him.
I really didn't have lunch today. I had breakfast. It's kind of a
I am honored.
bowl of cereal and a regular breakfast. And kind of just a small dinner, really. Although I did have a spinach salad and my favorite
Cannot allow myself.
ranch dressing from Bob's Big Boy.
They are suffering because of this.
I highly recommend that
It's like
salad dressing. It's a restaurant called Bob's Big Boy,
Nothing could be further from
and they make and bottle their salad dressings, and they're really good. They're of the utmost high quality. I always get a bottle of their ranch and a bottle of their Thousand Island when I go to the store. They're really good. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to go past 12 midnight because I'm just not feeling that great, and I want to feel good for tomorrow. So I want a good night's sleep, and because I'm going to have company tomorrow, and I don't want to have to ask them to leave in the middle of our party if I'm not feeling well tomorrow. That would really suck. Yeah, I would feel really bad if I had to do that. I mean, really bad. So I will end this video at 12 midnight, which is
This is my decision and mine alone.
which is in
Responsibility in the matter. I will accept any consequences which may ensue.
what, another 25 minutes?
The Vidian convoy.
Yeah.
Mr. Kim.
I'll do one more toy. And yeah. Oh, you know, I was going to show you that coffee, that hot chocolate mug tonight. I'll show you guys that tomorrow night. It's just right over here. It's less than 3 feet away from me. But there's some stuff on top of it. I don't want to mess with it right now. I'll just... but it's pretty neat. I got that at... did I get that at Walmart or did I get that at Target? Want to say I got it at Target. I don't shop at Walmart all the time. I shop at Target and other places, Trader Joe's and other places. Pretty cool. Tried to find some Star Wars cookies, some kind of pre-cut, pre-made like Star Wars cookies. I checked Target, Walmart, about 2 or 3 other grocery stores, and nobody had anything like that. I have seen them before in past. In fact, Walmart, I think maybe a couple summers ago, had some Star Wars themed cookies, and they were in the shape of R2-D2, C-3PO, Millennium Falcon, what else? I think oh no, I take that back. TIE Fighter and X-Wing Fighter. That's what it was. Yeah. And they had the colors of them and everything. They were really cool. They were just kind of those Pillsbury pre-cut, you know, sugar cookie. And you just kind of pop them out and pop them on a tray and stick them in the oven for 15 minutes or so, those kind. I'm really surprised nobody had any of those this week. Or if they did, they sold out of them right quick. So, I'll get my little alien guy out for you. Oh, yeah, my back is really starting to hurt. My back usually comes on really strong, really fast. But if I have to go, I'll let you guys know. Before I just shut the stream off. But here's my little fella. Oop. Oh, can you ever get close it? My little alien. Made by madlab.org. Well, they didn't make it. Well, they made the kit, but it's one of those solder kits. It teaches you how to solder and a little bit about electronics and stuff. I actually know a lot about electronics, but I just got it because it was cool. I actually soldered this thing up in about 6 minutes and I was done. They have a matching spaceship to go with this, but they're always out of stock of the spaceship for some reason. You get them at Fry's Electronics, and about the last half a dozen times I've gone, they've always been out of the spaceship. And it's like, well, maybe I'll just have to order it online, but then that's no fun. That takes away a chance to go to Fry's, which I like to do. I love to do. If you ever have a chance to go to a Fry's store, do it, man. It's like a little city inside. They've got everything imaginable, electrical and electronic, and circuits and circuit boards, and it's kind of like a Radio Shack on steroids. I mean, this place is huge. You could probably fit a half a dozen Best Buys in one Fry's. They even have other stuff. They have food. They have kitchenware. they have a whole section of As Seen on TV products that has every single product that As Seen on TV has ever had. You know, all the pots and pans and garden equipment and just everything. That was pretty cool. And they have a selection, they have a candy counter is bar none that I've ever seen anywhere. They have candy there that's kind of semi-hard to get anywhere else. They have a magazine rack that looks like it has every magazine known to man. Really cool store. It's called Fry's Electronics. Look them up. Really cool. I try and go there, you know, more than a half a dozen times a year. You can spend the whole day there. I'm gonna wait till next commercial break and then grab the last toy. And then end the video. This my back is really acting up. Yeah, it's a pretty cool piece. I'll show you the back again. It's pretty darn spiffy.
Well, hello there. I haven't seen you in a while.
It's pretty spiffy. Spiffy. Yeah. Pretty cool. We have this room situated up probably by next week, this time next week, where I'll be able to walk around the whole table. Right now it's all blocked off with the guitars. I've just been so busy working on guitars, I would do one and finish it and then just put it over to the side here, over there, or in the back, and go to the next one. I probably worked on, let's see, this year, this year's not even halfway over, and I've probably already done over 100 guitars. I'm wiped out from that. So, yeah, I'll be able to get to some more Star Wars toys. It's under a piano I have in the corner. It's a 300-plus-year-old piano forte that I'm going to restore. I've got about 4 to 6 boxes of Star Wars toys under there that I haven't touched in about 3 years. So I'll get to those probably next week. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'll be able to clean and dust and vacuum and organize in here, which I haven't been able to do since the end of last summer. And then I can show you what I got, what toys I have on the wall. Show you the very few Hot Wheels and stuff that I have, and some other toys from other movies and TV shows and stuff. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh man. I'll give you the front view again. Oops. Generally, when I spin this stuff around, I pick it up so I don't create swirl marks and scratches on it. So this is pretty much collector grade. A collector would love to have this displayed in their behind their glassed shelf. I already have one of these in my personal collection that is 100% mint. I mean, it just looks like a museum piece. This one's pretty close, but it's got a little bit of dithering on some of the corners. And here on the hinge where you open it. But it's pretty darn good. A collector will be very happy to own this. Yeah. Very happy. I'm happy to own them. Did I say how much I was going to get for this? Probably not a whole lot. Probably about $35. Probably more like 30. Not a particularly rare piece, like the other one I showed you. It's a little rare, a little more uncommon, I should say. But still cool, nonetheless.
One day, he and his war party were captured by a neighboring She called on him to join her because her tribe was too small and weak to defend itself from all its enemies.
Sure you did.
The warrior was brave and beautiful and very wise.
Top of my head. I was stretching my neck out and went into the camera view. I actually have about 4 cameras in this room, but again, because I have everything kind of packed to the gills, I am unable to get access to them so I can plug them into the computer and the laptop over here so I can use the other camera views. And I'm actually going to put another camera up in one of the corners of the room, up high at the ceiling in one of the corners. I don't know which corner yet. Probably one of the 2 back corners, for another view for you guys. Just so you can, you know, if I'm showing something particularly large or whatnot, you know, I can, without having to physically pick one of the cameras up and move it and manipulate it, I can just switch a camera. So, alright guys, I will go grab the last piece for the evening. Oop, I'll leave this one here for now, and I'll go grab the other piece. It's readily available. I'll grab a fresh soda.
Identity thieves don't care who you are. They just want the money. Every day, we put our information at risk using the internet. That's why Rick Harrison has LifeLock. Now, with the power of Norton to help protect his identity and devices. Over a dozen accounts were opened in my name, and LifeLock helped fix things every time. If you only monitor your credit, you can miss certain identity theft threats. LifeLock's proprietary network sees more, like your information being sold on the dark web. And now, with the power of Norton, we help defend the personal information on your devices from ransomware, spyware, and more. If there is an identity theft problem, our agents will work to fix it. LifeLock and Norton gives you an edge against identity thieves. When someone takes what's yours, you want it back. With LifeLock's $1 million protection package, if your money is taken or if you have expenses due to identity theft, LifeLock will either get it back for you or reimburse you for it up to the limit of your plan. Plus, we'll provide lawyers and experts if that's what it takes. With LifeLock and Norton, I have a whole team of people who've got my back. If there's a problem, I got my guys. Join today for as low as $9.99 per month and get 30 days free with promo code TRY30. All memberships include identity threat detection and alerts, agents working to fix issues, LifeLock's $1 million protection package, and award-winning Norton security protection for up to 5 devices, all at no extra cost, no deductibles, and no hidden fees. Having LifeLock is sort of like wearing your seatbelt.
Try 30 to get your 30 days free and free credit with annual membership. Call right now. Shield down to 58%.
Rearm the forward phaser array and fire at will.
Shields down to 47%.
Sir, there are just too many of them. Load at torpedo base.
Torpedoes armed.
Fire number 1.
Okay. Boom. Here we go.
Fire number 2.
Here's a battle scene. These are different packs that depict different battle scenes from Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, there's about 10 or 12 different battle scenes. This is the one for Betrayal of Felucia. The blue girl, blue woman, if you will, that they hunt her down and shoot her down behind those kind of fluorescent plants, if you will. Hasbro 2006. Now these particular ones, along with the other ones that I have that are the battle scenes from the movie, these packs are, they're not rare, but they're semi-uncommon. You don't see a whole lot of them. Again, they're available, but compared to other packs, they are semi-uncommon. This one is an absolutely, categorically 100 mint condition. Factory sealed, none of the seals are broke. The packaging is perfect, the edges are sharp, the corners are sharp, and I would consider this there's no warping, I would consider this a 98-99% collector pack, condition-wise. It's absolutely stunning. I'll get $45 for this. Everything is in the respective space for each character, for each figure, rather. None of the rubber banding is broke. There's a small rubber band on each hand to rifle, and none of those are broke. Again, these are stored in a box indoors, so they don't see any extreme heat or cold or humidity or sun or light or anything like that. So they're in very good condition. And I already have one of these in my personal collection that I'm not selling. This is a duplicate of 4 that I have of these. So I have 4 of these available. Pretty cool piece. I like it. And this scene did not last long in the movie. I mean, it was a scene that only lasted well, less than 30 seconds. I mean, it was a very quick scene, but it was a memorable scene. It's just called Betrayal on Felucia, from Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. It's pretty darn cool. It's got the clone troopers and clone commander Bly and Ayla, Sakura. That's the blue character's name, blue girl, blue woman character. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm going to lose battery power here pretty soon, so I'm going to go ahead and do this pack pretty quickly and end this video right at about 2 hours here. And this doesn't need much in cleaning. I mean, it really doesn't. It's already pristine. So, I mean, see, nothing's coming off of it, so. So this one I'll clean relatively fast because it doesn't need a whole lot. It just doesn't. So it's pretty cool. All the seals, factory seals, are still good. And oh, this one had a little dirt here on the corner. Not much. Just let me double check that, make sure. Sometimes that's where somebody handles it like this or like this. So I'll double clean that. But it's not bad. Yeah, there we go. And then I'll double clean the plastic. The plastic is real thick on these for some reason. I don't know why they made the plastic so particularly thick on these. It's very strange. Like I said, it's not going to take much to clean this one. It doesn't need anything. That's pretty much all it needs. Already done. Ooh, you know what? There's a little spot right here that's, I don't know what it is. It's a little... Oh, there we go. Yeah. There's just a little schmutz or something on there. So there we have it. This piece is really nice. A collector is gonna really love this piece. Again, I'm gonna get about 40-45 bucks for this. It's a really neat, kind of semi-unusual piece for a scene in the movie that was kind of very short, very small, but memorable. Yeah, they made a toy of it. So, yeah. So that's our 3 pieces for tonight, 4 pieces for tonight. So I did at least meet my I said I was going to do 4 to 6 pieces tonight. So at least I did 4. Yeah. So yeah, this video went an hour longer than I wanted to, or thought I was going to. So yeah, that's it. It's a battle pack. Pretty cool. Alright, everyone. So thank you for joining me on another Classic Collectibles video. And tomorrow night I'm going to do something really special. I'm going to do some vintage stuff for May the 4th Be With You Day. And we'll do that, and we'll have a good time. So thanks for joining me.